Okay, everybody, I have 25 minutes of video space here. I was loading on my Instagram post of me running, of my jog. But again, some people, mostly walking, seems like an important enough distinction. Again, to some people. What do you want from me? You want my money? You want to be able to freely harass me while you look like a good member of society, and I don't. You want me not to tweet at MTG, even though we have never had any sort of correspondence, nothing. That seems really odd. What is it more that you can take from me? Just wondering. And again, I asked my mom when we had that little conversation, I said, did you ever get a letter like this before 2020? Specifically when I was drinking and stuff like that. She said, nope, she's never got a letter like that. What is it you want from me? You're gonna have to be even more specific. And preferably to make a distinction in a public setting. But again, that would have some problems with what you want from me, right? To keep me from being a public figure, to the best of my knowledge, which again is really stupid. And I'm talking about what's going through my mind right now is, of course, the letter that my mom received in the mailbox right outside that door today, and the Whitty Museum post, because it was the first post I saw on my Instagram when I was uploading my post of my jog today, which I'm only assuming my jogging route 2020 and before was live streamed. I'm just assuming that because I don't know for a fact. I couldn't tell you those specifics. But some people seem to think it's a good place to build a charter school. Public, tuition-free charter school. Grades kindergarten through 12th. That jogging route. And I love the Whitty Museum, I really do. And to be more specific, to state further detail, to give more context to the situation. It does happen to be the museum my mom and my sister visited last May 24th. Which again, if y'all do remember, it happened to be the day of the Uvalde massacre. Okay, just stating facts. I don't know why you can't use my name. Are you talking about me? It's the first tweet I see, or it's the first Instagram post I see. I don't know if you know that. I get along well with some people at the Whitty. Some of them, of course, not all. I mean, I don't know all of them. There's a lot of new people I don't know. I think it's a great museum. I like learning about dinosaurs. I like learning about all that other stuff, science and history. What is there not to like? But anyway, what's happening right now is you know how many followers I have. I don't know that. That is information and specifics that are not given to me. So you get to know that. Never talk to me, right? Never sit down in a setting and be like, oh, hey, here's this business, here's what we're doing with all this stuff, and this is what's expected of you. Which, my argument is, what job is there where that doesn't happen? You go and you work at McDonald's and there's a conversation like that. You go and you work at a law firm, there's a conversation like that. My guess is you work TikTok or you're a YouTuber, there's some form of correspondence or conversation like that. Right? So being a public figure, of course people are going to talk about me. Okay. But as far as, I don't need your input on how to live my life, especially when it pertains to inside my home with my mom and my sister. I take that very seriously. And again, if you're able to do this to me, what are you able to do to other people? I work at Super 8. You're telling me MTG or none of her goons or anything like that? Yeah, I said goons. Contacted Super 8. There was no filming there. There was no filming of any kind in any job I've ever had. Should I ask Mandy Oglesby about that? She might know. I don't know. Anyway, I just had to get that out there. What is it that you want from me? Maybe if you're a human trafficker, it's something that you should think about. Because it doesn't translate in decent society. It just doesn't. People can spot that odd behavior right away. Anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. I'm a fan of the Whitney Museum. But I just had that letter and that stuff. If you wanted me to think about that, congratulations, I'm thinking about that. I didn't see any of behavior change from that end. Except, I will say, when I was at the stop sign of Litchfield and Stonehaven, there was 0 cars. I will say that. That was a nice change up. But anytime a car passed by, what time is it? July 19th, 2023. Yep. Okay. I just wanted to get that out there. This whole, you're a public figure and I'm going to show you my comments on your life by indirectly talking about it in the form of humor. Okay. Noted. Anyway, sharing that with y'all.